Now let's understand what Microsoft Azure is. Like in the last video, we have seen just from upside, like what are these things and what are the things are present. So now we will say in detail, like what is Microsoft Azure? And Microsoft Azure is an cloud computing platform provided by Microsoft. In simple words, Azure helps companies build and deploy, manage, and store applications and data over the internet. Azure provides more than 200 cloud services for different businesses and technology needs. Like these services, including like what we can say storage, database, networking, virtual machines, analytics, AI services, and data engineering tools. Everything is accessible through the cloud, which means companies do not need to manage physical servers manually. So why companies are using the Azure? Like here you can see the scalability, security, reliability is there, cost optimization will be there, and integration is there. So we will see in detail what exactly these are things. Like companies use Azure because it provides several important benefits. In the scalability, if you can see, the businesses can increase or decrease the resources anytime based on the demand. And second thing is most important, security. Like Azure provides enterprise grade security and compliance the feature. Then third one is reliability. Azure has global data centers that provides high availability and better performance. The next one is an cloud optimization, as just we discussed. Cost optimization part is an important part in the everywhere. Like what we can say, the clients and everyone wants to reduce the cost and all, and Azure helps on that. So companies pay only for that resource they use. So this is the bestest part what we can see in the Azure. And the last but least, that integration. Azure integrates easily with Microsoft tools and enterprise system. So now we will see like important of Azure services for data engineers. Like what are the things are important for the data engineering perspective. So first thing is Azure Data Factory. In the last video also we have seen what is Azure Data Factory. So Azure Data Factory, then Azure Data Lake Storage, then Azure Databricks, then Azure SQL Database, then Azure Synapse Analytics, then Power BI. So if you want to become a data engineer, these Azure services are very important. The first one is Azure Data Factory, like is used for data integration and pipeline orchestration. Then Azure Data Lake Storage, used to store large volume of raw and processed data. Then Azure Databricks, that used for big data processing and transformations using Apache Spark. Then Azure SQL Database, like managed relational database services. Then Azure Synapse Analytics, like used for analytics and data warehousing. Then Power BI, that is everyone knows why it is important. So used for reporting and dashboard visualization. So next thing we will see what you can do with Azure. This is the important and really important for the interview perspective as well. Why? Like what can we do with the Azure? How we can play with Azure? So using Azure, companies can store and manage large amount of data. Like they build and deploy applications, create automated data pipelines, run analytics and machine learning, build dashboard and reports, then connect on-premises systems with cloud platform. Then we will see the real world usages, like what are the real world usages are there of Microsoft Azure platform. So today, many global companies using Microsoft Azure, including Microsoft, Adobe, Starbucks, and many other organizations. So Azure helps them build secure, scalable, and like effective solutions. So why this is important? Just we saw that because of security and all, this is an important like Microsoft Azure. So this was the basic introduction of Microsoft Azure. In the next video, we will learn like what Azure Data Factory is and how it works in real-time projects. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more Azure data engineering content. Thank you.